Yeah. Reach for the stars. They're not as far as you think. One moment you in the bando, tomorrow driving a Benzo. Mama says you will make it, the Lord will never forsake it. Reach for the stars. Mama said I'ma make it. Reach for the stars. There's nothing that will replace it. Reach for the stars. They're not as far as you think.
Hear it, feel it, live it. Coming from the 9th floor of the Witsopt Museum, corner Bertha and Jarrison Street, this is VOW FM 88.1. You are tuned into the Full Throttle, the Liberty Radio Award nominated weekend mid-morning radio show that happens every Saturday and Sunday at 10 a.m. to 12. My name is Mr. Game. I'm in here until midday. And joining me in studio, a gentleman by the name of Flex No Rapper. Hello, Flex.
How's it going?
I'm fine, thank you. How are you doing, sir?
I'm feeling fantastic.
Coolio. First and foremost, why the emphasis on the no rapper? why that emphasis? I'm just curious.
Yeah, well, the thing is, Flex I'm Not a Rapper is a visual artist by profession.
Okay.
And music just pretty much closes and combines my video expertise and my photography expertise, and combined. That's Flex I'm Not a Rapper because I just put it all together to become Flex I'm Not a Rapper, because I do visuals.
Alrighty,
Yeah.
all right. Okay, so let's get straight into it. I'm gonna play you a song from Flex I'm Not a Rapper.
Yeah.
I'd like you to introduce this one, the first one that we're gonna play.
All right, this one is called Drastic Change. It doesn't make any sense anymore how the world could change so drastically. Give it a go.
All right, here it is.
The Full Throttle with Mr. Game.
Drastically.
If you take what you just heard and you want to stalk the individual behind it, you can find him on Twitter at Flex No Rapper. That's one word, FLEXNORAPPER. Why did I just spell out his entire Twitter handle for you? I love you guys too much. Okay, so tell us a little bit about the joint that we just played, man.
Basically, this is a Drastic Change, and it was produced by Rude Boy Records producer. And basically, it's just that it was a song that I was just getting in tune with my emotions and the changes in which I'm going through in life and where I want to be. So I just wanted people to be inspired by, the struggles that they go through, and just, they'll conquer eventually,
Very, very strong departure from the turn-up trap raps that everybody else puts out. Not that we're hating. I'm just saying. I'm just noting the differences. That's all we're doing. Now let's take it back all the way to the beginning, and let's retrace the steps from when you first got started doing this. Can you tell us how this whole entire journey began for you?
Okay, so very simple. My brother is into hip hop. My other brother's into house. Okay. So I appreciate both sides of music. But then I like hip hop a lot more. So what happened was I did my first EP in Port Elizabeth end of 2014. First record that I ever recorded was called Roll 3. It's not on SoundCloud anymore because I don't like the way it sounded. But then Rude Boys Records scouted me on SoundCloud.
All right.
And then from there, for me, I took it more seriously from then, because I was like, if they hear something in me, because they're from France, and I just felt like if the international market can appreciate me, I also want to do something here in South Africa as well, and internationally as well with music.
All right, now guide me through. You name dropped Blueprint 3 in the song we just played now, Drastic Change.
Yes.
Can you I'm assuming he was one of. I'm assuming Jigga was one of the influences that shaped your interpretation and your delivery of this craft. Can you run me through a couple of your other artistic influences?
Basically, I like your AKAs. I like your Anati. I like Russ. Russ is someone that's very also influential.
Shout out to Russ.
Shout out to Russ. And basically, just She Dreadful is also one of them, which is one of like the artists from my side as well. She's on one of the tracks, Reach for the Stars, on the EP.
All right.
So yeah, I'm just inspired by a lot. I don't have a specific favorite, but I'm just inspired by different type of styles so that I can be unique. Not to bite from them, but to just appreciate them so that I can become a better artist.
Speaking of which, if you were to hypothetically speaking,
okay,
hold a gun to someone's head,
whoa, okay,
and tell them and tell them about your music, This person you're holding a gun, whose head you're holding a gun to, has never heard of you before.
Yeah.
Never heard any of your music before.
Yeah.
You're holding a gun to this person's head, and you're going to tell this person about your music in the most succinct way possible. How would you go about doing so?
In the most
Succinct, okay, not succinct. That's too advanced. Man got an E for English on the block. That means excellent. You know what I mean? Succinct, the clearest, most concise form. Like in the simplest terms.
Okay.
In the simplest terms.
So
the simplest way possible.
I would rock up and say, yo, listen, I'm Flex, I'm not a rapper, first of all. You better listen to this dope music of mine because it will change your life
All right.
forever and ever. Amen. Yeah.
Or else you're going to die because I'm going to pull the trigger and then boom.
Boom. And then you can't hear my music. So now it's a bit of a double-edged sword, you know?
All right. Now, can you talk us through? I mean, you mentioned you mentioned your favorites. One of your favorites being AKA and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking about how he and a lot of other different rappers in this country have been making their own moves to get ahead in the game.
Yes.
Do you think when you look at it from where you are as an artist, when you look at the SA hip hop game as it is right now, do you think that there are things that could be better, that could change? There are things that you like, things that you hate about the game. Go.
Yeah. I think for me, more than anything else, independent artists, you know, for them to be able to do their own thing, I think that's needed. Like, they need to be given more of a chance, you know, in terms of shooting their own music videos and recording their own music. Perhaps a bit of advice on how to mix their songs better so that they can get radio play, because people are struggling to get their music out there and they can't differentiate between the quality that is on radio and what is actually what you can do. So I think, all in all, and I also like the fact that like our artists right now are doing things for themselves. They sign by themselves. So you know, saying to someone that, you know what, signing yourself is not so much of a bad idea, but also be open to, if there are deals out there or people approach you to get signed, then, you know, look at the pros and cons and don't just rush into it, because this is your life, you know, and this is your music, and it being taken away from you is it's painful.
Absolutely. I'm gonna be cheeky for throwing this one in, but if there's one rap in the game right now that you would happily go bar for bar with, who is that person?
Yo.
No, this ain't hate, this ain't beef. We ain't trying to instigate nothing. I'm just in the spirit of competition, in the spirit of sport, because the hip hop is a contact sport in many ways. So if you could go bar for bar with anybody. No mitigating circumstances surrounding it, it's just me and this dude going bar for bar, who would it be?
You know what, to be honest, I think I could go bar for bar with anybody, because the whole idea of Flex, I'm not a rapper, is that I could surprise you, like you don't even know what's coming. So for me, it's like anybody, any contender for me, it could be anyone. I'm not gonna name drop, you know, just for the sake of not being, you know, trying to like touch anybody. But I think if you were to come at me and you say, listen, Flex, I'm not a rapper, and like, let's see what is this all about, I'm gonna be like, okay, I got you. Surprise.
Cool. All right. Okay. And then finally, before we get to the second joint that you've got for us here today, can you speak us through about any future plans that you have, new material that you've got coming out in the pipeline?
Yeah. Okay, so basically what I'm doing is I'm going to be working on International Mixtape Volume 2, which is the same one that we just did right now. But a Volume 2 of that, I'm going to be working on another EP, which is also going to be called They Talk A Lot EP, which is with She Dreadful. So new music, new videos are coming through. We just dropped Goose now. So just expect more videos from us, and expect just to see us like online, and you know,
cool. Speaking of Goose, that's the joint we're about to jam right now, before we let Mr. Flex No Rapper get out of here and get to the rest of his amazing hip-hop artist day. I can't imagine what a day in the life of a hip-hop artist must be like, because I'm not. Well, you'll say that because you are one, so
because it's too nice.
Without any further ado, let's get to it. This second joint coming through from Flex, I'm Not a Rapper, it's called Goose. Enjoy it.
What's up? It's your man Blaze the Underdog.
Pop a little goose. When I'm on the mic, I'm getting loose.
You heard the man. Pop a little goose. Not a lot, not too much. Not especially not this festive season. Don't drink and drive. Arrive alive and all of those things.
Indeed.
Flex No Rapper. It's called Goose on Vow FM 88.1. The video for this has just recently been released. Why wasn't I invited?
To the video.
Yeah. Why?
Thing is, yeah, it was an intimate thing. It was done chop real quick. You know, with just improvisation. You know, it was one of those.
Yeah, I wonder how many times you've dropped that excuse for anyone who because I imagine you get these kind of questions all the time, like from quote unquote groupies,
yes,
and fans alike who will see that you release a new video and they'll be hitting you up your Twitter, your DMs, and be like, why wasn't I invited to the shoot? Why was I invited to the shoot?
The next one, you're there, definitely.
Okay.
Definitely.
I'm gonna hold you to that. You're live on radio right now, so I'm holding you
for sure.
All right. So if people want to check out the rest of your musical output,
yes,
follow your journey, how can they go about doing so?
Instagram and on YouTube, it's Flex I'm Not a Rapper. And then with Twitter, it's Flex No Rapper. And yeah, that's pretty much on Facebook as well, Flex I'm Not a Rapper. So all of them is just Flex I'm Not a Rapper. Just the Twitter one, that's Flex No Rapper.
All right.
That's it. Everything's the same.
Well, you just heard it from the man himself. That's how you can stalk him if you want to go about doing so, especially this festive season. Thank you so much for coming in. And best of luck with all of your musical endeavors. I want so badly to be in that next video shoot. You better not forget to invite me.
I will invite you, definitely. Definitely.
Pop a little goose. When I'm on the mic, I'm getting loose.